What's up, replayers? The market. Oh, market. Guapito. What's up, guys? What's up? Thank you for the love, guys. I just have a quick message for you guys. So put aside 1 minute of your time. Give me some full attention. Full attention, 1 minute of your time. We'll let the room fill up. Ariel, what's up? Now, guys, if you were on the scope earlier, you saw how we basically took about 30 pips out of the move. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in the room, guys. If we could just get a quick invite. Literally every single person who trades Forex needs to hear what I'm about to say. Needs to hear what I'm about to say. Thank you for the invites. Thank you, guys. Appreciate those invites. Appreciate those shares. You know, earlier we took a 30 pip move in the market, which incidentally happened to be about the only move that occurred today. Clavieras, how are you? Spencer, how are you? I emailed you, buddy. So, you know, the biggest mistake that novice traders make is forcing trades, okay? And forcing trades will get you into trouble really quick. We've essentially been sideways in the market since about 10 a.m. We had a good play at 9:30ish. And, you know, Prime hasn't really sent out any signals today at all. And the reason being is because the system is like a surgeon, okay? If there's no plays to be had, it's not going to send out any signals. And that's essentially what has happened all day today. There's been very low volatility. There's no trending. And so as a beginning trader, and this is a lot of times not even educational programs will cover this, all right? They don't cover how to sense what is going on in the market in terms of market dynamics and internals and et cetera, et cetera. So if there is no play, you can't play it. Exactly. If there is no play, if there is no volatility, if there is no price range, there is no play. All right? I want you guys to understand that trading is more akin to surfing than any other analogy. Spencer, thanks for the invitation. So when I use these analogies with you guys, with fighting and surfing especially, that's essentially what trading, those two things, trading relates to very, very, very well. Fighting in that it is a fight. It is a fight. You have to defend yourself. You have to be aggressive. You have to go every day into the market. Like, that could be the day that you die, okay? If you look up a book called The Code of the Samurai, it talks about how samurai warriors used to visualize themselves dying every day to keep themselves alert, to keep themselves aware of the fact that they cannot sleep, they cannot rest at any point. That is the kind of awareness, okay, that you have to have as a trader, any type of trader, not just Forex. When you are a trader, you have to have the highest amount of self-awareness and the highest amount of awareness of what's going on into the market possible. And any other, you know, activity does not require the same amount of awareness as trading. And so that's my word for you guys, is that trading is much like fighting and much like surfing. You have to be as aware as a ninja at all times when you are in the market. But then when there's no play, if there's no waves, you can't surf. You know what I mean? You can't jump into the water and hope there's going to be a wave, okay? You have to be able to spot the surf from the shoreline and determine whether today is a day you surf or not. Does that make sense? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the invites, guys. So that, I want you guys to really visualize how this works in trading, okay? If you're standing on the shoreline and there's just no volatility, there's no price movement, there is no trade for you. Don't hop into the market on a day that's sideways and just say, oh, I hope it's going to go up or I hope it's going to go down. Okay, because at some point that volatility will ramp up and you have the 50-50 chance of being on the wrong side of it. Okay, and that's not how we trade. That's not how winning traders trade. Zero tolerance for idiocy in this room, fellas. You get one chance. You get one chance to prove that you are in the right mindset when you are in this room. If you are not in the right mindset, then you can get out of this room. Right? Because that's another aspect of it, is that we don't allow ourselves to get into the wrong mindset. We keep ourselves in the right mindset at all times. At all times. It's having the killer instinct, the self-awareness, the market awareness. All of these things rolled into one is what makes you into a dangerous trader. You get what I'm saying? So right now we've got a lot of sideways movement in the market. But here's the fact. The fact is that tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m., we have CPI and jobless claims. At 8:30 a.m., I promise you the market will not be flat tomorrow morning. As a matter of fact, early morning, I'm going to pull another all-nighter. This will be my 4th all-nighter in a row. Because I want to expose myself to that volatility, and that's what it takes. That's what it takes. You know, but think about what I said in this scope. I'm not going to repeat myself because I want you guys to go back and see what I just said. If you guys watch the replay, see what I just said. Share it with your followers, your friends who are traders. You have to have complete self-awareness, complete market awareness, complete killer instinct. But at the same time, you have to be at peace with the waves as they come in. You ride the waves only when they are there, and when they are not there, you have to find a different activity. That's when you read your trading books. That's when you educate yourself. That's when you start shifting gears into something different. The opportunity will be there when it's there, and if it is not, then you use your time elsewhere, because we look at our time as money. Market awareness, a lot of it comes from recognizing patterns, just being able to look at charts over years, but there are indicators that tell you what the market internals are, and I'll go over that in the back end. Yeah, the mindset of trading is I'm telling you, there is no stronger mindset out there besides fighters and traders. It's extremely similar in that you have to always be on your toes. You have to always be aware, okay? And also military personnel. So if you're in that type of situation, those atmospheres build such situational awareness. You become very, very alert. You become very, very self-confident, but also self-aware. If you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk, all right, you guys probably know who Gary Vaynerchuk is. The guy's all over the internet. He has great, great startup ideas, great concepts when it comes to business building. But he's quoted as saying, and I have to go along and say he's absolutely right. He says the number one attribute for a successful entrepreneur is self-awareness. Awesome. The number one attribute of an entrepreneur, which if you are a trader, you are an entrepreneur. You're trying to use trading as a business to siphon off the volatility, capture the volatility, whatever you want to call it, and you're trying to make an income from that. That is your business. Trading is your business. So if you don't have self-awareness, if you don't have a market awareness and combine those, then there is no business. There is no entrepreneurial aspect to it. All right? So this is what I'll say. If you are a struggling trader, you need to sit down with a pen and paper, no electronic distractions whatsoever. If you use your phone, make sure that you turn your phone face down, turn the volume off, and every single day, give yourself 5 to 10 minutes of complete silence to write down the ideas that come to you. Because when you actually listen to the ideas that float around in your brain, that's how you gain self-awareness. okay? If you're always plugged in to external stimuli, you do not exercise self-awareness. You become just a downloader of information and not so much a thinker of what's already in your mind, okay? You guys understand that? Every single day you should do this. Every single day, sit down 5 to 10 minutes, 0 distractions, and 100% focus on building self-awareness. Why you're doing what you're doing. Why did you wake up today? What are your goals for today? That's how you build self-awareness. You have to be aware of what your true desires are and how trading fits into that. If you just jump into the markets because you think it's easy to make money, you're going to get slapped around. You're going to get slapped around because you're competing in the greatest competition in the entire world. The smartest people live in this realm. The smartest individuals, the most intelligent individuals, they live in this realm because there's a lot of money to be made, and that's your competitors. Okay? Sit down. Bob, what's up? Every single morning, before you start exposing yourself to the influx of rapid information, as soon as we wake up, most people are plugged in from the second they wake up to the second they go to sleep. Don't get plugged in immediately when you wake up in the morning. Build self-awareness first. Build self-awareness first. All right? That's all I got to say. Thank you for your attention. Like I said, I'm going to keep it short. I will be on tonight. We're going to discuss the CPI and jobless claims going into tomorrow morning. Just kind of where those things are going to be and what the consensus reports expect. Yes, self-awareness is absolutely important in life, and you know, trading is a great way to learn more about yourself, but also to learn more about life. And that there is this market out there where people are constantly trying to value things. People are constantly trying to value things. We try to value things on a daily basis because we don't really know what the true value is. Nobody knows what the true value of the EURUSD is right now, so we have to create a market to tell us what the value is. Unfortunately, humans aren't good at valuing anything, especially when it comes to non-tangible things. Alright? So, that is my word. You guys have a great night. I will see you later on when sessions pick up around 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Exactly. Alright, guys? Self-awareness. Self-awareness. Know yourself and know why you're doing what you're doing. Life is too short to not know why you are doing what you're doing. I'll see you guys later.